I don't know what to say.
I do.
I don't even know what to say on that. That was a very, very interesting. That's a very interesting game we just witnessed here. I don't know what to say.
Can you even call that a game?
This is one of those things. This is one of those things where I say about this is what happens when you overlook your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
This was a game in which the Atlanta Falcons, Raheem Morris, and all the coaching staff looked past this Carolina Panther team and was looking towards Washington, thinking that this was an easy game. This is exactly what happens when you overlook your opponents.
I'm gonna say this.
This game was pathetic, bro. Like I said, it was pathetic on all three phases. This was pathetic on all three phases. Offense couldn't. You didn't want to run the ball. You tried to make Michael Penix into a superstar, which you didn't need to do that. We got Parker Romo over here missing kicks. Defense playing 10 yards off. Can't get sacks. Like you said, it was just a bad game overall, man. And like you said, this is why I would just keep saying, when you overlook your opponent, this is what happens. And as the overseer of Raheem Morris, this is why people is giving Raheem Morris hell right now, because once again, you overlooked the Carolina Panthers. Now the Falcons are 0-2 in the division. Yeah, one offensive touchdown in 2 weeks. And now people are calling Michael Penix a bust after this game, and that is a damn shame to me. Go ahead, Juan.
Okay, first of all, we are staring down the barrel of Kirkpocalypse, because I'm not calling him Raheem. His name going forth is Coach Glazed Ankles, because you bent entirely over. Cheeks spread. Why? You did nothing to win this game. And I'm saying it here, and I'll say it until something changes or you get fired. You sabotaged this game because you did not prepare for it. You ain't do nobody no favors. And then you do something which was egregious. You switch out your quarterback for a backup when he wasn't hurt. Michael Penix should have learned this lesson with the rest of the team. What'd you do? You took out all the starters and put the little ones in a game he couldn't win anyway. Everybody should have received their ass whooping equally. Excuse me. That's one. Everybody should have lost this game equally. You don't take him out. For what? Kirk ain't going to win the game. So, yeah, you need to lose your job, bro. You don't care nothing about this organization. You don't care nothing about winning. You care about you. You hear me? You hear me, you dimplehead summer gun, you? You care about you.
Look, like I said, I'm not saying Penix is a bust, but if you go on social media right now, you got these silly jackasses. That's my first curse word on the show. Already calling Michael Penix a bust, and that's why I said that is some bull. That's some BS right now.
We played like the 2020 Falcons. And once again, to the same goofball that threw away our season. I said it last season. We are in a great position. Don't mess it up. Because we're not guaranteed to have this same position in the NFC South. Now look at us. And you better hope and pray the daggone Saints don't win, or we're at the bottom of the barrel again.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch the next game. Watch the next week the Panthers get blown out by another team. And from what I seen from Washington, it ain't going to be a cakewalk next week. So don't get your hopes up. It ain't gonna be no cakewalk. Cause they playing like they hair on fire.
Oh, hold on. You got a super chat here. E came with a super chat saying anyone calling out Raheem and Penix are racist, give them a chance. We appreciate the 4.99, but you can kiss my ass on that.
Yeah. You can go ahead. You can go ahead and deep throw the cactus on that one.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Flag on the play. All right, flag on the play. All right, booty cheek. The left booty cheek ain't right. All right, I got to throw some of everything at. So let me get this straight. Anyone calling out?
Hold on. Let's put it on the screen. Just so people can see this.
Let me say. I want to read it, okay? In case I don't know how to read. All right, y'all correct. Anyone calling out Raheem and Penix are racist, give them a chance. You talking about a team that's 0-2 that looked like hot garbage? We couldn't score a single point, and we should not call these guys out. You talk about a guy that has not had a whole full season as a quarterback. Like this guy, Raheem has zero reason to be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Zero. I said it from the start. We're going to get Dan Quinn 2.0. Okay? 2.0. We're getting Dan Quinn 2.0. So, look, I'm telling you right now, I don't care what you think. Anyone that said that Raheem needs to be given a chance, no, he doesn't. He's been in the league for 20 years, and he reverted right back, right back to exactly what we did before he did before. Right back. We got aggressive in first two games, and guess what happened, Kip? Warren and Jude. What did he do?
Played soft.
He went right back to that cover three, and they just dinked and dunked the entire game.
But wait, he said racist. Let's just sit on that for a minute.
Let's not get it.
Let's not put too much.
No. Let's leave that alone because that right there is just crazy and it's right.
That was an ignorant comment from an ignorant.
Yeah, I don't want to. That's just ignorance, pretty ignorance. I don't feel like we should respond to ignorance. Let's just talk about Raheem and Penix and what happened in this game. Let's not get into that.
Yeah, because I was gonna roast him.
We can roast him at the end of the show.
We can do that. But I'm gonna say this. Y'all probably saying to y'allself, why is Mike so cool and calm? I want everybody. Do me a favor, and I truly, and I'm being sincere when I say this. Go back and look at my morning show. Okay, 3 things that what I'm looking for in this game. Okay, go back and watch what I said. Anybody in the chat that remember what I said early this morning? Kev, do you recall?
I'm about to say you're gonna have to remind me and remind the people.
I know what you said.
Do you remember what I said?
I know what you said. I know it verbatim.
What I said from the very beginning that if we lose to the Panthers, the coaching hasn't changed. We're a better team than them coaching. We got a better coaching staff. We got a better special teams. We got a better defense. We got a better offense. And we still lost. There's no excuses for this loss. The players didn't come to play. The players overlooked them. That right there this is coaching. I am not surprised one bit. I'm angry. I'm incredibly upset. And we revert back to Falcon fans y'all really, and I'm talking to y'all, I hope you guys get really upset with me because there's a pattern with y'all. Y'all did this exact same thing with Jimmy Lake last year. When things go bad with his offense or defense, you refuse to point the finger at the head coach. The defense played like crap. Who do they blame, guys?
They blame the defense coordinator.
The offense plays like crap. Who do they blame, guys?
The offensive
coordinator.
And now we're wondering why the Falcons are bad, even when we are getting. Last week we was talking about this was one of the most talented teams. It wasn't even. It's barely a week.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't even been officially 24 hours because we played at 8:00. That you guys say this was one of the best, most talented teams that Terry Fontenot has put together. Not even 24 hours later, we're talking about Raheem. Embarrassment where these guys didn't score a single point.
Not a field goal or nothing.
We told you that we needed to be patient with young Waku. Yeah, his mental may be gone. But we don't know if this guy is legit. And guess what he does today, Cam? What did he do today, Cam?
He shanked 2 damn field goals. Parker, Peachtree Parker shanked 2 field goals today. And guess what happened when he missed those 2 field goals? The Falcons were scared to kick another field goal, so that's why they was going for it on 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He went from Peachtree down Piedmont and he parked.
So, Drew, go ahead and give your take, man.
I'm not gonna be long today, fellas. I'm not gonna let this team get my blood pressure up. This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say about the Falcons. And I said it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I feel like I'm living it. I'm going back for the last, I don't know how many years we've been on here, 5, 6 years. The Falcons don't have an identity. I gave them credit last week for saying, okay, we physical in the trenches. That's the Falcons' new identity. We bully the bully. The Vikings are a physical team. You went to their home, you stomped them out, you ran the ball at will, you rushed the passer. That seemed like what happened to that team today.
He went right back to the cover 3, Drew. He went back to the cover 3. He went right back to what he wants to do.
Exactly. But my problem, even on the offense, you get the ball first. You come out doing what? Throwing the ball. Until this team finds an identity, we're gonna get up and down games, up and down games, up and down. Reason we're going up and down, guess what? As much as I hate Philly in the tush push, guess what? Philly has an identity. Philly don't care who likes it. They don't care if it's cheating. They don't care if they have an advantage. They don't care if they jump in the snap. Guess what? You know when you watch the Philadelphia Eagles, what you're gonna get. Sunday, Thursday, whatever day they play, you know what you're going to get. With this Atlanta Falcons team, I don't know what I'm going to get week to week. So doing predictions is a waste of time because guess what? 1 week, we're going to run the ball. 1 week, we're going to come out throwing the ball. 1 week, we're going to bench our quarterback for no reason. Because today I'm like, okay, you put Kirk Cousins in, like, now we just throwing stuff to the wall and hoping it sticks.
Oh,
when you doing that kind of stuff,
that right there.
When you doing that kind of stuff,
we haven't even got to that yet.
Yeah, we just throwing stuff to the wall and hope it stick. But when you see somebody that's throwing the ball and hope it stick, what that means? You don't have a plan. You don't have an identity. I've never watched Philly and I turn the game on. I'm like, oh man, they in the 5 wide. Oh man, Jalen Hurts, he's throwing the ball 30 times today. I'm surprised. I know what I'm going to get when I watch them. When I watch the Falcons, as soon as I cut the game on, I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, okay, Bijan ain't touched the ball in like the first 2-3 plays. And when he do touch the ball, this is like the Desmond Ridder offense all of a sudden. When I saw that pick, I had flashbacks to the Tampa game when Desmond Ridder spun around and threw the ball in the flat and it got picked. I said, this looks exactly like Arthur Smith type offense. This team does not have an identity. Until we get an identity, I'm not going to get upset about this team. I'm not going to get no feelings. I'm not going to get my hopes up. Guess what? This team can win. We've seen the formula to win. When you have a formula and a blueprint, you stick to it. I've never seen somebody that's building a house. They say, okay, Monday, this is the blueprint. Then Tuesday, they come back with a whole new blueprint. Then Wednesday, they come back with a whole new blueprint. Then Thursday, they come back with Well, what are we building? What are we doing? Monday, you showed me a picture of this house. Tuesday, you showed me a picture of the house next door. Wednesday, you showed me a picture of the house down the street. Well, what are we doing and what are we building? That's the problem. This team, as much as I want to blame the players, I talked about it last week. Oh, man, they put the guys in positions to succeed. Oh, man, I gave Raheem Morris his credit. But then I jumped into Mike's live show last week, and he said, we got to wait and see. He talked about we can't crown these guys. We can't give Raheem Morris credit. And guess what? Mike looked like a prophet because he just said this last week that I'm not crowning this team for one game. You go out there and bully the Vikings, and then this week you come out 30 stump. No identity. End of story. I don't want to hear nothing about the Falcons as far as we going to do this. I don't want to hear nothing until they can tell me what the identity of this team is. And it starts with Raheem Morris. I'm holding them accountable. Stop telling me that the team is going to tell me. But the one thing about Dan Quinn, you say Dan Quinn 2.0. No, this is not Dan Quinn. Because one thing I know about Dan Quinn, he going to run the ball. He going to play cover 3. He not changing. That's what I do. That's what I did in Seattle. That's what he did when he was with the Falcons with Freeman and Coleman. Even though the Falcons threw the ball, that bread and butter, the 2016 team was Freeman and Coleman in that offensive line. We're going to start there, and we're going to work off of that. Bijan Robinson is the X factor. This is his team. The offensive line, this is their offense. Penix today shrunk for the first time. I seen it on the sideline. I said, yeah, Penix, he rattled. When I seen him miss that throw to Ray McCloud, it was wide open, and the announcer said there was no pressure there. He sped his own clock up. The guys were not even around him, but he's rattled. When he bounced that ball, skipped that ball, and Ray was wide open, I said, yeah, he rattled. His clock is sped up. And why is that? Because they put it on his shoulders today instead of relying on the run game like you did last week. Rely on your defense. That goes on the coaching. Period. I don't want to hear nothing about a player. You have a blueprint and a formula, and you just won doing that, you stick to it. You go to it. You keep going. Why would I not? Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say. This is the last thing.
Why would you stop? You run for 210 yards.
That's all I'm going to say, Mike. I got a well in my backyard with water in it, and I got another well in my backyard with no water in it. Last Sunday, I went to the well that had water, and I kept going to it. This Sunday, I said, you know what? Forget that. I'm going to try a new well. Even though the other one overflowing with water, forget it. I'm going to go down the street. I'm going to go to my other well that I know that's been dry for a while. How much sense does that make? None. Bijan was doing his thing when he got the ball. I even seen Carter when he got in the game. He running hard. The offensive line ready to hit somebody. We went away from it. Carolina looked at our blueprint on Sunday night and said, guess what? We're going to be the Falcons today. We're going to be physical and trenches. We're going to run Chuba like he Bijan. We're going to take they same thing. We're going to take the mask off their face and put it on our body because we the Falcons. We the Carolina Falcons. We're going to do what we saw them do successfully, and we're going to do it. It don't make sense. That's all I got to say. That's it. I don't need to say nothing else the rest of the show. Until this team show me that they got an identity, they're going to stick to the run, and they're going to stick with what works. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm just being honest with you guys. That's the problem.
You know what, Jew? And you make a good point. You know what this is? This ain't the Atlanta Falcons no more. This is the Raheem Falcons. This the Raheem Falcons.
No, hold on. Okay, we got another one. Here's what we call one of those goofy woke comments. Go ahead and read that one. It's a $9.99 super
roast
chat.
Me for telling the truth. Y'all gave Matt Ryan, a former white coach's grace. The Falcons could lose. Hold on, the next 4, and we should stand behind the brothers. Leave the racism behind. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now because I was gonna hold it.
No. We don't. He can keep passing us $10.99 and $9.99. We're still gonna be who we are. We're not gonna bow down to his ignorance because he wants to pay us. You can keep paying us. I would do that, but at the end of the day, we're not racist, and we don't care if you think that we are. You can keep paying us all you want to, but we're going to stick to what we say. I don't care about whether
but it's very interesting on that conversation and that topic in itself that he bring up. Matt Ryan ain't played for the Atlanta Falcons in 4 seasons.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, at this point in time, bro, with that, you can deep throw the cactus. Respectfully, you can deep throw the cactus because you're not moving nobody over here.
You can't
You
move
ain't moving
nobody. Like I
nobody
said,
over here.
We are.
Raheem. No. Let me say this. Raheem Morris as the head coach, fuck this game over. And if
He
you don't like it, you don't have to fucking watch this shit. You don't have to come back to none of these channels. You can kiss the darkest side of my ass. And guess what, bro? If you bringing that shit over here when we're talking about a team effort, that means you're looking at it for the wrong reason. So you can fuck off. Go ahead,
how
Juan.
about this? You can take your token coach, and both of y'all can sail in the lake upside down because he basically screwed this team. And like Ju said, you went away from what worked. It is the Raheem Falcons. Ain't got nothing to do with the city.
I'm
Ain't got nothing to do with
embarrassed.
the city.
I'm embarrassed as a head coach, as a coach. I'm embarrassed when you literally ran for 200 yards. Bijan Robinson and Tyler Arjun in the offensive line was freaking cooking against one of the better defensive teams in the entire NFC, in the entire NFL. And you go to the Carolina Panthers and say, yep, I think it's time for Michael Penix. This is what Ju was just talking about. That's
Right.
not common sense. It's like you see Kobe Bryant got 60 points in the first half of a game, and say, you know what, Kobe? I think I want to pass the ball to who? Anybody else. It don't matter who. When you got a good thing cooking, why go against it? The Falcons running game was cooking. Bijan was cooking in the early game. You saw him catch the ball out of the backfield again, and we stopped giving him the ball. These are coaching decisions. So at the end of the day, we're gonna look. I respect the fact that you stand on your point, but I don't have to agree with the nonsense of being. This ain't got nothing to do with race.
No, I don't.
This ain't got nothing to do with race, and you're not going to force us to indulge in the ignorance that you are trying to portray. I'm not dealing with it.
Well, here's the deal. There were no in-game adjustments to support the run game that they couldn't stop the run game because their defense wasn't all that stout. Their defense wasn't stout at all. Go back to the beginning of the game when they showed you how many players were out versus R1. And the first quarter of the game, what were they doing? They were attacking. When they got on offense, they were attacking the side that AJ normally occupies. I said they were going to do that anyway. But the thing was, we did not run the ball, and you didn't make up plays coming out the pistol to switch anything up. Nothing.
Hold on. Let me read some stats off. Okay, so these are the team stats.
Super chats out the way.
Go ahead, Mike. I'm gonna bring these super chats. I'll let you go ahead and read them off for them. I'm gonna bring these stats up right quick.
All right, hold on. I think I got that one already. Kenan says no heart, no identity. I don't give a damn about Raheem. Zach got to go. Even if Raheem's allows the play to go through, it's the fact that plays are still trash. And I appreciate money. I appreciate you, brother, for the membership. And we got Beasley said fire right. Beasley said fire right. The Fire Raheem campaign starts right now.
Hey, Mike, once you finish, Mike, I got something to say about all this Fire Raheem. Go ahead.
And then we got Carnival says the receivers look lost out there. They coming out, and I got something to talk about that one too. I got a real problem with what's going on, and I talked to it about the guys in there. John, also, I truly appreciate you, John, for the $4.99. Tony Foster, aside from coaching, Penix is Penix the guy? And like I said, we're gonna talk about that because I got something to say about how the Falcons offense. It reminds me of something. All right, go Ju.
I just want to say something. I keep hearing the Fire Raheem. I'm not trying to come at the fans. I love the fans. I got respect for you guys. But what I'm not doing as Arthur Blank is firing somebody and paying somebody to stay home. He gonna stand right on that sideline the whole season and coach this team. He gonna stand in front of it, as OG said when he was on our show about fighting your failures. He gonna make this right. If I'm the owner, you gonna make this right. I seen you do it. And if I'm the owner, I'm gonna make him do it. Because I'm gonna tell him, I literally just watched this team. The owner was literally on Arthur Blank was literally on the field at the end of that Vikings game, backing up the players, all happy. If he's in my office Monday morning and I'm asking him, I'm pulling up that film of the Vikings game and I'm asking him, what happened? Why didn't I see the same result or the same team, the same running the football? Because this is my problem with this team, and I'm gonna keep going back to it. If I'm Arthur Blank, I'm asking him, what is the identity of this team? What is your plan for this team? Why are you going away from what worked last week? I keep saying it. When I watch Philly, I don't care who the opponent is. It can be the Ravens. It can be whoever you want it to be. They do the same thing week in and week out. Until the Falcons say, Bijan and Tyler Algier is our bread and butter, we're going to lean on this running game. Until we do that, we're not going to see a change. I'm just being honest with you guys. It's the identity thing that's the problem with this team. Period.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So we got the final stats from the game. Y'all going to like this. The Falcons outgained Carolina 333 to 224.
Think about that. 224, y'all. 224.
They outpassed the Panthers 201 to 114. Outran the Panthers 132 to 110. 2 more first downs, 18 to 16. 15 for 13 on third down to their 3 for 11. Here's the key thing. 0 for 3 on fourth down. 66 total plays to Carolina's 55. And damn it, my movie came on when I didn't need it to. Now you said 3 turnovers to 1. But here's the interesting stat from the individual side of things. We got 43 pass attempts between 2 quarterbacks. 23 rush attempts from 4 running backs. Guess who has the least amount of carries?
K-Styles, I don't mean to cut you off. How many carries did Bijan Robinson have in this game?
Okay, the carries goes like this. Bijan had 13 carries for 72 yards.
Oh, my God. Oh my. Whoa. I don't believe you. I got to see this for myself. Wait, just wait a dang on minute. Hold on. Wait a dang on minute. I need to see this with my own 2 eyes. I know you didn't say 13.
Pull it up.
I know you didn't say 13.
I want you to see who had the least amount of carries on that stat line. I'm gonna let you read that off.
Wow, we got Tyler with you ran. Oh my God!
but wait, hold it. I want y'all to go back and look at that.
Had 1 carry after last. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Now look. Go back to the end of the game. Remember what I told y'all? I said, look at him. When he put Kirk in, what did you see on the sideline? Bijan was hot. Tyler was hot. Cal was hot. Mike was hot. They was all pissed off. All of them. Every last one. Why?
I'm just embarrassed. Like I said, I came in and like I said, I know a lot of our takes are very controversial, but the thing is, we just go off the behaviors. Everything that we say, we study it first before we say it. Everybody in this group right here, I don't care about what happened last week. I care about what actually happens. Raheem has never built anything. Raheem has never won anything. He's never built the defense himself, and he's never won a championship himself where he's the head coach. Wait. So why should we continuously give a loser chance after chance after chance?
Not to cut you off, Mike, but did y'all see the beginning of the game? They put up Raheem's win stats. He is 30 for 48.
He's a freaking loser.
Now 30 for 49. 30 for 49.
Why do we have to consider? Because he's black. I don't care.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this. Raheem, as far as his football acumen, doesn't have common sense. That's the problem. Period.
Say that again, Jude. Say that again.
Disrespect him. In football acumen, he doesn't have common sense. Why can I sit on my couch and literally watch what I saw last week? And if my offensive coordinator bring me any game plan different than what we did last week, I'm ripping it up. I'm telling you right now. You come to my office, talk about these my first 10 plays scripted, and I don't see Bijan Robinson on first down or running the ball, rip it up.
Right.
Period.
Right. And you know what, Jew? What I liked about last game, they mixed up everything. Whatever you got on the first down, you didn't get it on the second down. They ran the ball, but they ran the ball a different way on the second down. They ran it a different way on third down. They made that defense have to think. And when players have to think, they don't do well. We did the same peanut butter and jelly play 3 downs in a row.
Bro, we just saw the Lakers run a pick and roll with Shaquille O'Neal at the 3-point line and told him to shoot it. That's what we just did this game. Why?
No common sense. None. No common sense.
I want you to put this into perspective. Your 1-2 punch combined for 14 carries for 76 yards.
Wow.
Now, look at this like this. Now, Michael Penix was 18 for 36 for 172 and 2 interceptions. He had 24 pass attempts before halftime.
Right.
Think about that.
Before halftime, y'all.
Yeah.
Most guys, that Jalen Hurts have that in a total game.
Right.
And he had that in a half.
Right. And the thing was, it wasn't like they were really teeing off on Michael Penix. The fact is, and Jew has said this many times, especially with a rookie quarterback, the worst thing in the world you can do is have your O-line backpedaling. That's what he was doing. He was we should have been in attack mode the whole game because they couldn't stop the run, really. They stopped the run when they got momentum, but they couldn't stop the run.
You ain't gotta even put really. Hold on, Juan. I don't mean to cut you off. Don't even put really in there. They could not stop the run. Ended at that. It wasn't really. They couldn't stop the run. You can see your tape when we said really. So you was right the first time. They couldn't stop the run. Pull it up in case while I rip the little bit of hair I got on my head out. How many yards per clip was he getting? Because if he had 13 carries for 70-some yards,
about 7 or 8 yards a clip.
I couldn't hear him. Hold on, I couldn't hear him. 5.5.
5.5.
Hold on. Case out. How many yards does it take to get a first down?
10 yards.
He was getting 5.1 a carry.
5.5.
5.5
And that's why I say no football common sense. When you talk about acumen, no common sense. 5.1 yards to carry, and you stop running the ball. That's the end of
it. This is it too, Jew. Okay, this is it. We passed the ball. He had 36 passing attempts, and we had 23 after we just had that game that we had. 23 rushing attempts.
Mm-hmm.
And you wonder why we lost the game? And we're this guy has to approve the game plan. So everybody can point the finger at Zach Robinson all he wants, but he's not the head coach to say, all right, yeah, we're gonna do this. Why are you allowing this to happen? Okay, why are you allowing Zach Robinson to call these plays? That's the big question that nobody wants to. Everybody want to say this guy racist or that guy is stupid, but why are we looking at? It's like Jude. EJ say he want to go jump off the Empire State Building.
Right.
What are you gonna say as a father?
Man, get your head down. You ain't jumping off.
Have you lost your mind? First of all,
Have you lost your damn mind? So why is it that the head coach can look at our offensive coordinator, call some crappy stuff week after week after week after week after week, and he does nothing but sit on the sideline and chew chew his bottom lips because he ain't got the gum no more.
That Orbit's gum, I tell you.
Do you think that he's trying to do? Hold on. So, do you think that he's trying to scapegoat Zach Robinson this year?
Yeah, he is.
I think, and truth, we're gonna kind of keep it PG around here. All right, we're gonna get it, but we're gonna get your take. But my thing is, man, I think Raheem is he has what a lot of coaches have right now. They're going to get their point across, whether they're going to win or lose. And I think right now, what I saw today, I saw an offense. What I've been saying this back, and I'm gonna say this, and I hate to say the truth, but I think he's running. He wants to be Shanahan so bad because what I'm seeing out of this offense is really problematic. It's a major problem with this offense because what I'm seeing, and I only see this with one coach. This offense is consistently always getting the playoff around 7 to 10 seconds. So that means Michael Penix don't even have the time. He don't even have the time to call another play or to get out anything. That's why we're seeing these players, they don't know what's going on. Because Michael Penix is telling them, all right, we need to do this. But if you had more time on the clock to get things in order, these guys wouldn't be so hectic. And this is what we're saying. And we know that Kyle Shanahan wants to be completely in control of their offense. Why is it Michael Penix calling? Why is he calling audibles in the offense? It's because every time we turn on, you had a couple of times in this game where you came off of a timeout and you still got to delay a game. This has been going on for the last 3 weeks. It's a problem. So, John St. Clair, like I said, man, we truly appreciate everybody. It's all of our young players, all of them came to winning tradition. They know what winning feels like, and they expect to win. When the head coach is not on the same level, of course they are frustrated, and that's what everybody in there. So I truly appreciate it, John, and we got Keenan with another stream like Wilson and Lynch effect in the Super Bowl. I mean, that's where players, because coaches just want to be completely in control of everything. So, truth, go ahead, man.
The problem is you come out and you're unprepared. You've done this 3 weeks, 2 out of 3 weeks. This is inexcusable. It's a fireable offense. I don't give a shit about the play calling because people been bitching about that all. Excuse me, I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna keep it a little PG. I don't care about the play calling. People been complaining about that for the first 3 weeks. I'm still seeing drop passes. I'm still seeing overshot passes. That boy's not ready. Sit him down and put Kirk Cousins in the game. Y'all check y'all feelings at the door. All I care about is results and W's. Check your feelings at the door. He's not ready. Somebody tried to tell me last year he wasn't ready. And hell, I was drinking the Kool-Aid. No, man, give him a chance. Oh, they don't give him a chance. No, they give him a chance. He's not ready. He's made bad throws in all 3 games. They got masked up in the first 2 games. They got masked up in the first game because he had that memorable game time, wound up being a game time drive. And he got masked up last week because the run game took over. He's not ready. He is not ready.
Can I ask you a question, OG?
Bad play calling or not.
Hey, go ahead.
No, bad play calling or not. He's not ready as a quarterback. Now go ahead and ask the question.
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead, guys. Asking the
question. I want to ask OG a question. What scares me, I hear where you're coming from. What scares me with that is when you're saying he's not ready. All I want my quarterback to do is manage the game. What scares me about throwing Kirk Cousins back in, and I understand the feelings you know what you're saying, because today I saw a crack in his armor. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was rattled. Mike Penix was rattled. Look what they showed him on the sideline. He did not look confident. He looked rattled. But my question to you would be, OG, if you throw Kirk Cousins back in, are they going to even get even more pass happy? Because they're like, he's a veteran. We're going to put it on Kirk's
We gonna
shoulders
completely
instead of
change
relying on the run game. Right. Instead of just relying on the run game and say, look, Kirk, even if we put you in there, Kirk, manage the game. Don't go out throwing 40 times a game. I just need you to manage it. So I want to hear what your rebuttal, your thought is to that, OG, because I'm scared if you throw Cousins back in there, they're going to go back to last year's offense was trying to be pass happy. What's your thoughts on that?
Cousins doesn't have the cachet right now to take over the offense like that. He need to go out there and run the offense. And if the offense if he go out there and he run the offense the way the coach has the offense designed, if it don't work, I need to coach up out of here.
So let me say this. Let me say this. It none of that matters. We can sit up here and say
why doesn't it? Why doesn't it?
Truth. None of that matters.
Why doesn't it? I'm asking you why doesn't it?
Truth. Relax, man. Relax. All right. I'm gonna give you a reason why. All right, relax.
Stop telling me to relax, man. Tell me why doesn't it?
Relax, bro. Relax. This is why none of that matters. It's because if we can't consistently do what we do best, and we continue, because Kirk Cousins, he was throwing the ball just as much as Mike Penix doing this year, and he failed, and he looked absolutely like trash like that. So at the end of the day, it still comes down to coaching. We're not doing the things that we do best. We run the ball well. We got two guys in Bijan Robinson. We got two guys in Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, who need to be the center of the offense because these guys aren't ready. We got Drake. The wide receivers court, the wide receiver court don't look like they're ready. We seen Mooney. He's supposed to be the leader of that group. He's dropping passes. He looked lost. He don't look like he know what he's doing. So this is not a Michael Penix issue. This is still a coaching issue, because even if you put those guys in, we've seen Kirk Cousins play like shit. I think the thing that at the end of the day, what needs to happen with this offense is that we just need to be patient. We need to be patient. We want to win, and I understand that everybody want to win, but Michael Penix ain't Matt Ryan. He's not a lot of these quarterbacks. The guy has not played a whole season of football yet. This is the truth, y'all. He's not ready. But how are you going to get ready? He can't get ready sitting on it. At some point in time, whether you sit him 3 years or 4 years, he's still going to need the time on the field. And this is why I felt like putting Kurt at that time. He needed to take that butt whooping. Michael Penix needs to continue to take that butt whooping, because if he don't see the time on the field, he can't get better. He's not going to know how to get out of this or how to get out of this slump or do this or do that if he's not on the field. So, but my
thing has been this.
Hold on. Let me say something. And I'm gonna be very clean and respectful. Bro, we ain't got no time for no teachable moments. That's a crock of shit what you just said. We ain't got time for no teachable moments. Well, either get it done or get off the field. Period.
That's not where the Falcons are. That's not where the Falcons are as an organization.
Yeah, all right, man. Okay. Yeah. Right.
But see, here's the deal. Number one, it's the head coach's job to make sure that you put your quarterback in the best position, whether it be rookie or veteran, in the best position to win. Number two, and I've said this many times, and it's gone over y'all heads. What is the Falcons' DNA? It's running the ball and it's defense. We have never been a pass-happy team. We had the luxury of having a passing quarterback that was able to get it done. Our DNA is gritty run, football and gritty defense. Every time we get away from that DNA, we lose. And
Say that again, Warren. Say that again, Warren, until we get into our spirit.
Our DNA since '66 has been run and defense.
We gotta at the end of the day, man. Like, look. I know everybody want to win, but that's not what we are. That's where you are as a fan. You want to win, but the Falcons still have to learn how to win. You cannot learn how to win if you don't get the playing time.
That's and when you do win, you got to stick to that winning formula.
That point right there.
And this is what they talk about. None of that, man. Look, we want to win right now. I know everybody want to win. I know you want to win, and I know everybody want to win. But this is not where the Falcons are. We have a young defense. We have a young offense. These guys still learning. This is not the same Julio and Matt Ryan teams where these guys have been together for 5-6 years already.
Mike, when you just said that, I got a revelation, Mike, for everybody. We want to be a passing team more than we want to win, bro. We want to be a passing team more than we want to win. We care about how it looks, the aesthetics. We care about the aesthetics of it. Guess what? AJ Brown was ready to rip all the hair out of his head. He was over there reading the book. But guess what the coach said? We're going to run this football. You can read all the books you want on the sideline. If we winning, you might get 2-3 targets, brother. I'm sorry. I know you want the ball.
You got to run that. If running the daggone ball is where you get to the championship, all right, we're going to run this ball. I don't care about my wide receivers being in their feelings. If we're winning games by running the football, if our offense look more, if it looked like these guys are playing a lot better, the team chemistry, the energy is better when we running the ball versus passing the ball. We got to do what's right for what's going on in the moment. Right now, we're running the ball well. So if we're not throwing the ball well, why is Michael Penix throwing the ball for 35 plus games? That's a coaching issue.
At the end of the day, the team success is a reflection on what the coaching culture is.
That part.
They want to be a passing team more than they actually want to win. And that's simple as that.
I don't care how we win. I hear the argument for running, and I hear the argument against passing. Hey, it's all about having the right game plan depending on who we play. I don't care how we win. That's the problem around here. That's the whole problem. It's got to matter how we win, and that's the whole problem right there. It's got to matter. Like the end all be all is running the football right now. That's what everybody's saying. We had 133 more yards total offense than they had. Yeah, we ran the ball well. Guess we did. Torrey McElhaney reported that we had 133 more yards total offense than them. We are the first team since 1970, 55 years. The first team since 1970 to have that much more yards total offense in a loss that big, 30 points or more. That's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
That, like you said, that goes back to the coaching culture.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, regardless, like you said, and we're all on the grid. You got to win by any means necessary. But like you
no
said,
matter how it looks, Kay. No matter how it looks, and I don't mean to cut you off, but no matter how it looks, that's what we got to get to the point. When they put that mantra out, whatever it takes, don't lie to me, because that's what I posted on my page. It said whatever it takes, and they had all these different players plastered on it. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes, we're gonna do whatever it takes to win. Well, today we didn't do whatever it took. We wanted it to look a certain type of way, like that super chat that was in there. Seattle rather allow Russell Wilson to throw the ball on the 1 yard line. It allowed Beast Mode to punch it in there and be the Super Bowl MVP because they care about how it looked. Well, how it looked, it got them an L. So they try to throw a slant on the 1 yard line.
Right.
So I had to play on this team, to be honest, and I don't like guys to be disruptive. But one thing to like about T.O. and Shaq would have tore the locker room up if he was down by 1 point and you could throw the ball into him and he can get a dunk. And Kobe Bryant shot a 3-pointer. He would have tore the locker room up.
Yep.
I care what coach, they wouldn't be able to hold him down. Same thing with T.O. he would tear the sideline up if he out there and he know that I'm on a passing team and we decide that we not gonna give me the ball and it's 4th down and it's in the clutch and y'all gonna throw it to a secondary target. He would have tore the locker room up.
Well, the thing is,
Bijan had every right to go in that locker room and tear the locker room up.
well, see,
I'm
the
getting
thing
fired
is
off the
too.
clip. I'm snapping.
Well, the thing is too. We always beat a team, show another team how we beat the team, and they use it against us, and then we sitting there like, oh well, we'll get them next week. Yeah,
We got physically dominated in the trenches.
No,
Boy, as a coach,
true.
I'm
We
telling
really didn't get physically dominated. We just
yes, we did, Mike.
True.
We got
didn't play our
abused,
ball.
bro.
True.
We didn't
We
play
got
our game.
abused.
We didn't play our game.
We stopped everything they was doing. The thing is, we kept allowing them to extend the drive. We did because we weren't doing what we do with the ball and running the ball. When you pass the ball that much, that takes away, for one, we can't keep the clock turning. We had the ball the last week we had the ball for 35 minutes. 35 minutes. We didn't do that this week because we didn't run the ball, and we allow when you give them more possessions and we don't do what we do, the defense still gave up under 250 yards. Okay? They still did that.
They got abused to me, but that's my eyeball test. I don't like that soft crap. Y'all know it.
We played off. We complained about the same thing, but at the end of the day, if this is what happens when you pass the ball, if you don't, for one, I think we was like 1 of 5. That I think Carolina was like 1 of 5 in the first 3 quarters on 3rd down. So we were getting the stops, but the thing is, we missed field goals. We didn't score touchdowns. We didn't even score freaking points. But there's so many aspects of the game, it makes it look so much worse than what it actually was. Because, like I said, if we just do what we do and just run the ball, because it's been working with Bijan. Okay, we just need to come to the conclusion until Michael Penix is ready to take over the helm, if he ever is ready. This is Bijan and Tyler's team. This is the offensive line team. We just got to be. It comes down to being real with yourself. Be real what you are. We are never going to relive Michael Penix. We're never going to relive Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. That era is done. This is a new team.
They miss him now, huh?
You know what? I'm gonna say this.
Back then they didn't want me.
But I'm gonna say this, Mike. Everybody looking at Mike. Everybody out there.
Let's get Kier. I know I was forgetting something. Raheem just said Bijan the best player in football. What the hell? He only get 3rd. God, if you don't preach.
Yeah.
How do you go? It's like Derrick Henry not getting 20 carries in the game. Are you serious?
Man, pay Kiera back her $4.99.
The thing is very simple.
Look, you better preach. And then we got Reverend Banks here. Hold on, we got Banks. He said he is smiling after the game on the field. Just showed me that he's not serious as a head coach and he don't have a leader. He cares about he cares about his image. He cares about his image.
Raheem cares about ESPN highlights because he wanted to show Penix throwing the ball 40 yards down the field for an end zone touchdown. That's what he wants. That's what he would like to see. And the fact is we don't have receivers that's going to go that far and catch the ball without dropping it. So you got to run the ball.
Drake can't get open, y'all. I've seen enough. And what I saw, the Falcons they have to get a speed receiver because Ray Magoof, if I see, you know what, I'm not even gonna do that to myself.
Don't do that. Don't. I know.
I'm pretending like I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But Drake, London, Ray is just like I'm gonna say this. The Falcons are better off putting Chris Blair in the slot because Ray is absolutely worthless. They don't respect him at all. They don't respect. He's wide open for a reason. They don't respect him. How is it that you got Kyle Pitts and Drake London and this dude both of these guys are playing pretty bad. Ray like what? Why is he even on this team? Why is he even on the team at this point? He can't get deep. He's not a deep threat. It's just nothing. He's nothing. He provides nothing for this offense. Nothing.
He's Kirk Cousins' boy. That's why. I keep saying that. He's not Michael Penix' boy. He's Kirk Cousins' boy. And they wanted that. They had their tie-dye moment today. He's used to going across the middle for Kirk Cousins, not Michael Penix, because Mike Penix gets that ball out like yesterday. So he's not used to that.
He needs to be used to going across the middle for everybody.
But he's not even.
But at the speed at which Michael Penix gets that ball out, a lot of times Ray ain't even ready when the ball get to him. He already dropped it. Kirk Cousins had it to where he could throw it at a pace where Ray would get it. That's why he kept going across the middle.
Kirk Cousins would throw him open.
Yeah. But see, when Mike
Penix don't know how to throw nobody open.
That's why right now the running game has to be
experience.
Yeah,
that's experience you're talking about.
That's experience, right? Like Kirk Cousins was not very good when he came into the league, y'all. Okay?
No,
he wasn't very good. You learn that over time. You learn that with snaps and experience. We can't expect him to be right now because we want to win right now. Mm-hmm. That's not where the Falcons are as an organization. Can that be lightning the ball to where guys just the Falcons just get hot? We've seen that before. But the truth of the matter is the team, we're not there yet. We want to be there as the organization, as fans, but that's not what we are. Michael Penix is still young. Drake is still young. Kyle Pitts, he's still there. It's a lot. I don't give. Look, you gonna tell me with a straight face when you literally just said that Mike Penix ain't ready to turn around and tell me that like we are? You think right now with a quarterback, even when we played with Kirk Cousins last year, play like absolute horse crap.
Hey, you got
Kirk Cousins played like absolute horse crap, and now
you got
come on, Truth.
You got it.
Stop it.
No, you stop it. You got it.
This man played. Kirk Cousins played like absolute horse shit for 5 games in a row, threw 10 interceptions, and now you want to throw him. You want to throw Michael Penix on the ground because he had one bad game. We not doing this.
I will.
We not doing this.
No, I fucking do it.
We not doing this.
No,
we not doing this, bro. We not. The fact of the matter is,
I'm not gonna make no excuse.
Ready, bro.
I'm gonna let y'all do that.
Ready, Truth. It's not ready, and we can be mad at but we not ready.
I already said that.
To be honest with you, y'all both are right. It ain't about being ready. It's not the point of Mike. It's not even about being ready. It's about we not ready to face the music that we're not a passing team.
We're not ready.
Till we look in the mirror and say we not a passing team, and we probably never will be because you said Matt Ryan is not here. Now we're gonna finally give Matt Ryan his credit because we seen. Guess what? Matt Ryan was actually good. Wow, Matt Ryan was actually a Hall of Fame type quarterback that can literally off the own play, can literally go no huddle and say, guess what? I'm gonna come to the line and I'm gonna check out of a play without the coaches. You see what I'm saying? We now seeing what happens when you lose that type of you see it. We can't say on
one hand, we can't say on one hand that we want to win, and then on the other hand say that all right, we need to win.
Right.
We can't do that. We're not ready to win. As an organization, as a team, we're not ready.
Because we're not playing our way.
Have certain expectations to win, we're not there. We're gonna have games like when we have games like this is proof that we're not ready. So to expect Michael Penix or expect Bijan Robinson or whoever the case may be defensively, offensively, to expect them to have great games and to be consistent like a Matt Ryan, that's not realistic.
It's not. But I'm saying Michael Penix might not never get to Matt Ryan's level.
May not ever.
Because Matt Ryan was a special talent. So my point is, we need to face the music that we are running team. That's the first thing. When you're alcoholic, the first thing you gotta recognize is I'm alcoholic, and you gotta say it. If you don't say it to yourself, and you keep, like you said, not facing the music, saying I just like a drink here and there. But you notice you drink yourself under a table, you got to be real with yourself. When you go to AA and no meetings, they say, hey, my name is Julian and I'm an alcoholic. And we got to come to the realization of what it is. Raheem Morris got to be the first one to come to the table and say, look, the running game is where it's at, whether I like it or not. What did Brick say? Brick liked to run the cover three, but guess what? I don't have that X factor, edge rusher. So I got to play the bare front with 5 guys because I don't have one guy I can rely upon to wreck the game. So I need everybody to wreck the game.
There you go.
She came to that realization. You see what I'm saying? Raheem Morris came to the realization that Bijan Robinson, he said he the best player in the league, and then you don't even get a man the ball. Make that make sense.
But wait, what do we always say? We built like this Dustin team. We built like this team right here. You ain't never heard nobody say we built like an air raid team. Never. It ain't never been that way.
We're not.
The Falcons ain't never been an air raid team. Yeah. This is what I be trying to get people to understand. We're not an air raid team, and until we play like our DNA is our identity. We just keep ignoring it. That's what it is.
Well, and that's the whole point of everything. We want to win, but at the end of the day, we're not built to win. We're not built to win. We're not there yet. And no matter how much we get mad and upset that guys are not playing to a certain level, none of that matters because we're not ready yet. We're not there yet. That's what it comes down to. We can get mad at everybody else for not playing up to a certain level, but at the end of the day, we got to be real about what we are. And we're not real as fans and as a coaching staff, what we are. We're not there yet.
The reality of all this, and I can just sum this up, and it's what you said earlier. If you're not true to yourself, you're not true to your identity, or if you don't have an identity, then there is no consistency of winning.
Right.
Do we even know what Raheem? Like the thing is, and that's the
question you've been asking all summer. What is he good at?
What is he? We don't know what and this is why I say it's like I don't expect the Falcons to win because he's a loser. Raheem is a loser. I said coming in that Michael Penix was going to throw a lot of guys because he's a guy that risks. He's a risk taker. That's what he does. I said he was going to come in and throw 15 interceptions. Everybody said I was crazy for that. But at the end of the day, we're not ready. No matter how much we want to see these guys, we got to see these guys fail before they win. Matt Ryan failed before he became the real Matty Ice that we knew because he got blown. Look, they scored 2 points. The offense got shut out. The offense got shut out against the Giants. 0 points. This happens to every team and every player. Kobe Bryant, when he was playing in the playoffs with the Lakers, shot how many? Look, like 3, 4, 5 air balls in the same game. He wasn't ready. These things happen. So we just got to be real about where we are and who we are. And until we as fans and as a team are real with ourselves, like look, we're not a Super Bowl team and we're not a playoff team.
I'm glad we showing growth though. I'm glad we showing growth.
There's a lot of growth, Truth. It's a lot of growth.
I'm glad we showing growth because we didn't show. We didn't have his patience with the last guy. So I'm glad we showing growth.
Yeah.
So now we need to be patient.
It's
okay for me. It's okay for me to be patient now. Cause I tried to be patient with the last guy. So it's okay for me to be patient now, right?
So Troop, are you saying that to us, or are you talking about the other people that you?
I'm just talking about in general. Because last time I was a fool for being patient.
Trust me, you talking to the very crew that this whole Falcon fan base told us we was retarded for being.
But the thing is,
I see people call me a hypocrite because I say I don't believe in Raheem and I shouldn't fire him. Well, I say we shouldn't fire him because it's not good for the overall team. It's not because of Raheem, because firing guys every 2 years is you're never going to grow and you're never going to do what Jude was talking about in regards to building the coach. Every 2 years you got to start over, and it takes about 2 to 3 years to kind of figure out to build a culture and build a system. So it takes time for that. So I don't believe in firing. I do after this game. I'm leaning towards getting rid of him.
Hold on, Mike. Mr. King, stop. Look here, bro. Don't come on here being a dumbass. Are you listening? Listen with your ears and study your damn ego. We know when Matt Ryan came out of the league.
I got a question for the panel when y'all done.
Come on here with that stupid shit.
And guess what?
You're being stupid as hell now.
I know how to count that. Every wide receiver that he's played with, what has they done since he's been gone?
Not a dang on thing.
But you know,
Hey, hold on. I know. Look, hey, it's a loss. I know everybody pissed off. All right, everybody pissed off. But at the end of the day, man, and Jude, we just not ready, bro. I think we just need to come to that conclusion that we're never. And I think if anybody needs to come to that, if he hasn't already, it Mr. Blank. We just need to look. I don't like what I saw from Raheem. I don't see any growth for him as a coach.
He should be relieved of his duties by 9 o'clock in the morning. And whoever's in charge of relieving him, if Raheem Morris is not relieved of his duties by 9 o'clock in the morning, and if that means firing Zach Robinson to appease all of y'all who crying about him, he can go too. But Raheem Morris needs to be relieved of his duties by 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm just not seeing any. The goal with Truth was saying, like I said, I'm just not seeing any growth from him, and that's where my issue with him, because it's the same thing. Like this is the second week in a row where we're giving the opposition and the coach time to get a play together to stop us. This is the second time after a timeout.
I got a question for y'all, Mike. I got a question for the panel. This is gonna be the last thing that I'll say because I need to get off. But my question is this, because I know you said that the team is not ready, and my assumption is they're not ready to win. So this is my personal feeling about it. You guys tell me if I'm delusional. Maybe my cup being half full instead of half empty all the time. Maybe that's the issue. But what I want to know is if this Falcons team comes out with a game plan like they had against Minnesota, we're going to run the ball. We're going to make sure Bijan and Tyler touch it at least 35 times a game. And they have that type of mindset that Penix is just going to he's going to be game managed. He's going to game manage. Do y'all think this team is a playoff team? Because I feel like there's enough talent on the defense and the offense. This is my personal feeling, my humble opinion.
Absolutely.
I feel like they're a playoff team, at least a wild card team. So I want to touch everybody on the panel. Y'all can tell me what y'all thoughts on that statement is.
We got the talent. Yeah.
I'll go first. Because I got to get off here. Let me go first. Ain't nothing wrong with the half full. With the half full, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yes. Yes, that's a big if. If they do go out here and do what they supposed to. Look, they too unpredictable though. That's the thing. No, you ain't wrong for thinking that. They showed us this just 7 days ago, bro. They just showed us what they were capable of just 7 days ago. And then for some inexplicable reason, this individual, Raheem Morris, goes completely against the grain. And again, our team is unprepared. He must be relieved of his duties in the morning. If
that's not a good sign, Truth. It's Dan Quinn all over again.
Look. I believe we can if we stick to our game plan. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're gonna win this season, I hate to say it, it's gonna come down to coaching. It's gonna come down to coaching because you don't have enough veterans, especially at quarterback. That's going to just walk us into the playoffs. Kirk not going to do it. And Penix right now ain't got enough experience to do it. It's going to come down to coaching. But you're going to have to play your game. You can't go. What it was is we did good. We did it this way. It's like sitting in the room and Raheem said, okay, I did it you guys' way last game. Let's try it my way this game. We can't do hopscotch all season. Your way don't work. It didn't work last season. So you just need to sit on the sideline and let your coaches who you have under you do their job. That's the problem. That's all it is. Yeah, we could be a playoff team. But the coaching has to coach us into game. What did Belichick say? You cannot get around bad coaching. You got talent. They showed you they can shut a team down. It's coaching. If we're going to get into the playoffs, the coach is going to have to coach properly.
So let me get these super chats. The worst part about it, we got Iron Mike. We get to listen to Panthers fans for another season, act like they rivals. I mean, look,
Not really.
They like think at the end of the day, they whipped our ass.
They done beat us 3 out of the last 4. They done beat us 3 out of the last 4. So we done gave them reason to talk crap.
Well, the thing is, though.
Hold on. Let me get the rest. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get the rest of them. We got toxic black Penix take too long to snap the ball. That's not a Penix issue. That's a coaching issue. You got to get the ball in.
Yeah.
The play is not getting in. The play should be around 15. The play should be getting in around the 15-second mark. They're getting it in around the 10, 10 and 12. That's way too long. So that's a coaching issue, which goes back to Raheem not telling Zach, all right, we need to get these. So these are the reasons why these things happen. So on the surface, it may look like it's Penix, but it really is the coaching. And then we got Tony Foster. We got beat 30-0 against the Panthers, 1-2. Got the Commanders, Bills, and 49ers. Raheem might be gone before y'all even realize it with these opponents. These are some pretty good opponents.
Yeah.
And we got Quentin Jackson with a super chat, with a super sticker. Appreciate it, Quentin. And we got Rashad. That fellas said it, and we'll continue to say it. Coaching will always make or break your football team. And that's just what it comes down. We've gotten all the players that we can get. We got a tremendous amount of players. But until we take it seriously about having the identity, go back to what you said, we're going to keep being frustrated.
And then on top of that, relax, man. We play them 2 times a season. This our first time playing the Panthers. And I mean, we still got to play you. We still got to play the Bucks, and we still got to play the Saints. Like, y'all act like y'all done won the last game of the season.
Oh,
okay.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Like y'all acting like y'all done won the last game of the season. What are we talking about?
I'm not even worried about the Panthers.
Yeah,
because I already know where they're going to be.
Cut it out. Y'all gonna turn around and get blown out the next week talking about, only thing we won is if we beat the Falcons. Okay.
This was their Super Bowl. That's the part that irritates me. This is their Super Bowl. And we know it. They got their mind right to win 1 game this year. This may be their only win this year.
Right. So what are we talking about?
I'm not even concerned about them.
Let me get Drew, because Drew got to get off real quick.
Go ahead, Drew. I'm sorry, man.
Your last takes, bro.
Hey, man, I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Until I see an identity, if y'all want to see, go to my channel. Y'all follow me, everything Drew Talk Sports. The next video is what is the identity? That's the next video. And it needs to be the video every day this week. Stick to an identity.
Can we get you to come? Can we get you to come?
No.
Truth. I can't do it. Truth. You know why? Look, I'm not gonna let Raheem Morris get me out of character. I'm gonna say like I said. With
now you know you don't want Chicago Red to come out. Come on, don't do it.
I want to see Chicago Red.
Don't do that to him.
Look, y'all don't want me to backslide. Y'all don't want me to backslide up here. I'm gonna say this is all I'm gonna say. See one more stunt like this, Raheem gonna be gone. I told Mike, and I'm a prophet indeed. What I tell y'all about Arthur Smith when he went back and forth with, I said he fired. He went back and forth with.
I just said it today, bro. I just said it today. The same thing you said early before we got on the show. This is what got Arthur Smith fired.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you play that quarterback ping pong, and then I'm not gonna play musical chairs, and you back out and you do what you said you weren't gonna do. That's what'll get you fired. So we see one more stunt like this, losing to a losing team. I'm gonna tell all the Carolina Panthers fans, y'all team suck. Y'all not good. The Falcons just didn't play their game. Y'all gave us a big black eye. We deserve it because our coaching staff put us in bad positions. But like the truth said, the Panthers are not a playoff team. The Panthers are going to be back in the bottom of the barrel in the NFC South, right there with the Saints. What they do, they won the Super Bowl, beat us, and that's because we were smelling ourselves, as old people say. We were smelling ourselves coming off of that win. Somebody said, I'll pay 50 for Judah. That's funny. That's funny.
No, we're not listening to LT. LT up here trying to get you to backslide for real.
Hey, listen. I told LT and Sam on Friday. I said, hey, anything goes in a rivalry game. Anything goes in a rivalry game because all three of us like we should mock the flow with Carolina. But I said anything goes in a rivalry game.
Look. These are the constants. Number one, you're gonna have to play the refs. Okay, you never want to put your team in there. Number two, you need to score because you don't need to be putting the game in the hands of your kicker. That's another thing.
If y'all somebody put up $100 bill. Look, I'm gonna tell Drew to cuss. All right, just one time. All right. If y'all put up 100, I can get you. I can get you to cuss.
And Michael, I'm sorry. Okay.
We cannot sell out our minister, man. We can't do that.
Hold on, Juan, I'm gonna apologize before I get put on spin.
Look, if somebody give us $100 bill, look, he can pray afterwards.
I'm sorry, Michael.
Afterwards. Look,
Michael,
no, we're not going to.
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry, Michael.
Truth. You look. Y'all listen to Truth right now. He not sorry. He gonna do it again. All right, so I'm not worried about him. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. All right.
Okay. Final thoughts on this game.
Oh, good.
At the end of the day, what we saw today was a team that smelt their own farts and looked to week 4 instead of week 3.
Yep, they sure did.
The thing about this is what happens. The backlash that this team is going to get is because of the expectations that come with this season. See, it's one thing if this team was 2021, where we was rated as one of the worst teams in the league.
Oh boy, Mr. Blank is not happy. Yeah, he did not look happy.
Like you said,
walking back. Yeah, he is not happy. So
like I said, the thing about it is the loss, it hurts, but it's the way that you lost. It's the way that they lost that hurts worse.
I like the way you move.
We damn sure didn't like the way that they moved today.
Not today. But hey, man, like I said, man, y'all get a chance to hear Truth raw, uncut. But like I said, our post game is a little bit different. Y'all will get my raw real cut. You're gonna get Warren and Kills raw and cut. But we like to
I'm praying now. I'm praying right now. Y'all don't do it, man. I'm praying right now. Truth. Don't get suspended, Truth. Look, you Chicago Red. Look,
please don't listen to me in the morning, Drew. Please don't listen to me in the morning, brother.
I'm praying right now for you. I'm interceding for you, as they say. I'm interceding.
Thank you, Drew. I really thank you, Drew. I need it.
No, Drew doesn't care if you cuss, but he's not gonna do it. See, we do the cussing for you. That's what our job is.
Hey man,
standing in the gap right now. I'm standing in the gap for y'all. I'm in the seat. I'm in my first closet right now praying.
Thank you, Drew.
Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that because I got some insults that may get me canceled.
I'll be suspended tomorrow by noon.
Oh, he sure is. He sure is.
I'll be suspended tomorrow by noon because nothing but the true ATL Sports Weekend Review will be tomorrow at 9:00. So I'll be suspended by 11.
At 9 a.m., y'all.
Hey man, y'all continue to support us, man. Coach Unchained is gonna do a post game show after this. So if you guys want to head over to Coach Unchained to get their takes on it, I think he'll be at 6 o'clock Eastern. 3 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, that's gonna be
On
interesting.
his time. Coach is gonna have a real. Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. So
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, he Coach gonna give it to you raw. Okay, y'all think OG Truth did it? Coach gonna give it to you. So I suggest y'all really bad. So everybody that gave us super chat today, man. We truly appreciate it. Don't ever think that we don't appreciate anything you do over here, and supporting us even through our backsliding days. Like Julie talked about, that's why we got a pastor over here so he can pray for our sins on behalf of us. And that right there, man.
I backslide, cha-cha slide,
Look, I'm telling you right now. Hey, look, I'm telling you right now, my short on Raheem gonna be vicious, so just get ready.
I'm just mad. Like I said, Mike, the league might have one thing to be happy. At least he got to hear me singing about yams this week. But
you know what? Go
look.
I want to hear the Yam song right now, please. I would love to hear
Kev, give me yams because right now,
Aaron Glenn will run down the sideline with his damn ankles glazing. What the hell going on with these brothers?
Oh yeah. There's gonna be Raheem's name is no longer Raheem. It is Coach Glaze. Okay, Coach Glaze, because he can't get it right.
All right, we got to go, y'all. We talking about
we out. We out. Hey, look, we getting up out of here.
Hey man.
We out.
When you see me on the street,
between the two of their teams 1-5.
No, but wait now. The Saints are getting drugs. So just remember, Panthers, we told y'all this. Next week, y'all gonna go right back to regular form.
Watch them with the glaze.
But hit that subscribe button, man. Continue to support Jew Talk Sports, 6-Man K Styles, Truth Sports and Entertainment, Mr. Tactician,
yes, sir.
78, as well as Mad Mike Sports, Mad Mike Network. We are out of here, Coach Unchained.
Get ready to put some money on my books. Get ready to put some money on my books.
You know what? You just gotta go. I'm
I told y'all. Mad Mike told you time and time again.